Coming up on the Lakefront, McNair scholars present their research to the OLLU community, OLLU hosts a student art exhibit, and the latest in entertainment. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the Lakefront. I'm Chancellor Makanjuola. Last Thursday, OLLU students and McNair scholars got a chance to present their research for OLLU's annual symposium. Reporter Danae Reynolds tells us more.
Hello, I am here at the McNair Scholars and Student Research Symposium, where students are presenting their research to the OLLU community. The all-day event allowed students to be excused from class and share their research in either oral or poster format. Research topics at this year's event range from issues of aggression, foster care, and other health concerns.
I get to be able to combine my love for, I'm a social work major, so what I want to practice in the field, but also learning how to conduct research so that later on I could use that to affect policies within the social work discipline.
McNair staff leaders who helped organize the event came to hear the presenters and later speak with them about their findings.
So everything we do is to provide them academically rigorous experiences so that they have stronger applications when they apply to graduate school. And the research symposium is one way for them to showcase their scholarship and the work they've been doing all summer long and all year.
The symposium is important for the whole purpose of showcasing the research, our scholars in this OLLU community, and even the San Antonio community. We have a lot of high school students from the Upward Bound program coming in just to showcase the research that they have been working on or they're going to be doing this summer. Students are eligible to participate. All students are eligible to participate in the program, including graduate students. We had a couple of master's and PhD candidates who presented their research today as well.
Overall, students had very interesting research findings. Congratulations on your scholastic endeavors. Reporting for the Lakefront, I'm Danae Reynolds.
Thank you, Danae. If you would like more information about the symposium or would like to present your research at next year's event, then please contact Ashley Garcia at angarcia@ollusa.edu or Dr. Shelley McGee. OLLU also hosted a senior art exhibit last week where art students Arturo Delgado and Bethsaida Lopez presented their artwork.
There's actually two pieces that are based off of Star Wars. I did those basically because they were my first prosthetics that I've ever seen in my life, and those were mainly what really inspired me to go into my field of study, which is kinesiology, in order to pursue a career in physical therapy and to help out these people who are actually going through this every single day of their lives.
Well, my artwork deals with eco-socialism, which is kind of finding the harmony between humankind and our environment and ways that we're affecting it kind of negatively, but also seeing the positive side of it and what we can do to prevent that damage.
They have grown so much as students, and they're able to present and do a very nice professional job, which was not the case all the time. So now they're doing this amazing work, and they're able to talk to people and communicate about it.
If you are interested in purchasing any of the artwork presented, then please email both students or contact Deborah Vasquez in the art department. Student employees enjoyed a special treat in honor of OLLU's Student Employee Appreciation Week. Reporter Jessica Ortiz tells us more.
It's Student Employment Appreciation Week, and the Student Employment Office is here giving out free snacks for the OLLU community.
They select the second week of April to celebrate our students that work on campus, whether it's on or off campus programs. We want to appreciate them for all their hard work that they do here at the university. This year we decided to do a fiesta theme. We've been having sausage wraps. Today we have corn. Tomorrow we're going to have hot dogs. And it's just our way of saying thank you for all they do here at Our Lady of the Lake.
This is Jessica Ortiz for the Lakefront.
Thanks, Jessica. If you are interested in working on campus for the fall semester, please stop by the Student Employment Office and the lower level of the Walter Center for more information. OLLU is honored to have Rena Gray, author of Familiar Evil, speak here on campus in recognition of National Child Abuse Prevention Month. Rena Gray will be here on Thursday, April 28th from 5 to 7 p.m. in the University Wellness and Activity Center, room 104. Book signing and light reception will follow. RSVP by April 26th to cwcs@ollusa.edu. The OLLU Endowed Scholarship for the 2016 to 2017 school year is now available. Students can go to the OLLU portal to download the application or pick up a hard copy from the financial aid office located in the Walter Center. The deadline to submit completed applications is May 2nd at 5 p.m. Applications for summer financial aid are now available on the OLLU portal and can also be picked up in the financial aid office. Students planning to take summer courses on campus are advised to complete the form. The deadline to turn in applications is June 1st. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton were the winners from last night's New York primary. After both candidates lost in Wisconsin last week, they were able to gain redemption among New York voters. Clinton now widens her lead over Senator Bernie Sanders with the 139 delegates she won in New York, making her total number of delegates to 1,429, not including superdelegates. 2,383 delegates are needed for Clinton or Sanders to get the nomination. Donald Trump had huge gains in his home state, winning New York with over 60% of the vote. The business mogul now has a total of 845 delegates. 1,237 are needed for him to win the GOP nomination. A series of earthquakes struck Japan late last weekend, with the largest being a 7.0 magnitude quake early Saturday morning near the city of Kumamoto, where at least 32 died. A 6.2 magnitude quake first hit the region on Thursday, killing 9. According to BBC, over 1,000 people were injured in the earthquakes and nearly 250,000 residents have been told to evacuate their homes. Officials say that more people could be trapped under the rubble from collapsed buildings. Japan has since deployed nearly 30,000 rescue workers to search for survivors. Ecuador also suffered a devastating earthquake on Saturday, with the death toll now over 500. Ecuador's President Rafael Correa stated that the repairs for the damages caused by the earthquake would cost billions of dollars. This is the country's worst tragedy in over 60 years, according to Defense Minister Ricardo Patino. Tourist destinations such as Puerto Viejo and Pedernales were among the hardest hit in the nation, leaving restaurants and hotels destroyed. Ecuador has sent 10,000 soldiers to the affected areas, and relief organizations such as UNICEF are also working to provide assistance. Weather conditions have also worsened here at home. In Houston, 7 people have been confirmed dead as a result of the heavy flooding. Texas Governor Greg Abbott declared a state of disaster for the various counties in the Houston area. Harris County received over 17 inches of rain on Monday, forcing schools to be closed, and over 1,000 homes have been ruined due to the floods. More than 1,200 high water rescues have been made by emergency crews since the floods began. Houston is expected to receive more rain over the next few days. Now we turn to JC as he updates us with the latest in entertainment.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the entertainment section of the Newscast. We got some great movies and games to talk about, so let's get started. And action! All food ever wanted was to make the pilgrimage from the market to your home. Ironically enough, food didn't realize that humans eat food. Now it's up to one sausage to go on a quest to find out the truth about his existence and warn the supermarket of their inevitable demise. This is the premise of the soon-to-be-released, wonderfully silly adult animated movie Sausage Party. This movie combines the wonderful mix of kids' animation with adult humor, creating a delightful concoction of WTF. This movie's trailer alone is well worth a watch and certainly worth sending to your friends for a good laugh. Seriously, go watch the trailer for this movie. If you like shows like Rick and Morty or Happy Tree Friends, then this movie's gonna be right up your alley. You can check out Sausage Party in theaters on August 1st. The classic Disney movie The Jungle Book is getting its turn at the live-action remake that was the downfall of so many Peter Pan movies. This time we see Mowgli portrayed as miscellaneous child actor number 2, who is surrounded by numerous CGI animals. I guess that they decided that letting a small child work with deadly bears, panthers, and tigers wasn't the best idea. Despite not being actual live predators, the CGI animals do look fairly nice. Well, as good as fake talking animals can look. The voice acting cast looks promising, the action sequences look tense, jokes seem to be plentiful, and the movie soundtrack sounds amazing. The trailer's orchestral remix of the Bare Necessities gave me so many chills. Despite a lot of live action flops in the past, I think that Jungle Book has the best chance of not sucking. The pre-screening reviews have been favorable if you like to go by that. The Jungle Book is swinging its way into theaters this weekend. In case you didn't know, a green room of a theater is a place where performers are able to relax when they're not performing. Well, in the new movie Green Room, relaxing is the last thing any band is going to be doing. A punk rock band travels out of town to perform a gig where afterwards they witness a murder, ironically in the green room. Unfortunately, the murderers do not take too kindly to witnesses, and now they've decided to hold them hostage. The band is forced to fight their way out in this new horror thriller. Filled to the brim with action, blood and gore, and some high-octane music, this movie is sure to be a wild ride from start to finish. Green Room will be exiting the stage and onto the big screen this weekend. Recently, with games like Rogue Legacy, The Binding of Isaac, and The Gilded Engineering, to name a few, roguelike games have become an insanely popular subgenre of games that has been sweeping the market. For those of you who are unaware, roguelike games are generally randomly generated dungeon crawlers, where you have one life to make it through to the end of the game, and with each playthrough unlocking new items and power-ups and weapons to help you make it through the onslaught that faces you the next time you start the game. Why am I telling you this? Well, recently a new roguelike game has been winning over critics' hearts everywhere with Enter the Gungeon. This game takes roguelike genre and then spins it on its head by making it a bullet hell style game, with every level you enter having hundreds of thousands of bullets to dodge, with dozens of weapons and characters to play. With addicting gameplay and near infinite replayability, it's no wonder everyone is playing it right now. Definitely give this game a look if you own a PS4 or PC. Enter the Gungeon is available on Steam and the PlayStation Store now. And that's it for this week's entertainment. I hope you have an exciting rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. And cut.
The OLLU softball team has clinched a spot in the 2016 Red River Athletic Conference Tournament after sweeping Langston University in a 4-game series. The Saints defeated the Lions 7-1 and 10-1 on Friday, and 11-8 and 11-9 on Saturday. Cheyenne Carter was a winning starting pitcher for all 4 games. The Saints will visit Louisiana State University Alexandria, who is nationally ranked at number 6 for a 4-game series this weekend. Last week, the OLLU's women's basketball head coach Christopher Minner won the 2016 National Marine Corps NAIA Coach of the Year. Last season, the team was nationally ranked at number 1 for 2 consecutive months, making it the first time in San Antonio history.
Proud of him. You know, he's a good coach, and he's made all of us grown as players. So I'm glad to be a player for him. So
I know I have a good coach that's coaching me, and I know that he's going to make all of us better, which makes the whole team better.
The OLLU baseball team dropped a Red River Athletic Conference series to Jarvis Christian College this week. The Saints lost the first 3 games and then pulled off a close win to end the series. The Saints are now 5 games behind first place LSU Alexandria. Reporting for the Lakefront, this is Gabby Cavazos.
As always, don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, make sure to pick up the latest copy of the Lakefront newspaper on stands around campus. Enjoy your week, Saints.